And Anton had something to say about it. I think this was yesterday's show, maybe, or the day before yesterday. And he's always on Brandon's ass, okay? Actually, the title is Brandon Johnson is Crazy. Black people in Chicago are upset at skyrocketing property taxes. Oh, okay. He cut this out. So this is the whole segment right here. Let's go ahead and listen. Let's hear what this coon has to say here. He's appealing. Well, we know that Anton is a confirmed or already a conservative, which is fine, a Republican, okay, which is whatever. But you know, some of y'all coloreds think that if you align with something that you don't align with, that you can't know anybody, child. You know how you coloreds do.
Chicago property taxes, as explained by the treasurer herself.
Well, this month, some homeowners in Cook County in for.
All right, so let me fast forward because we just saw it.
Property taxes. Yes, you do probably need to rewind, Carrie. Property, bro, I feel so bad for y'all. 93, 133%, 130% increase in property taxes. That is more than double. That is more than double of what you were paying last year, all because of the incompetence. So now I want y'all to sit here and tell me that voting don't matter. I want you to tell me that voting doesn't matter. For every nigga that came up on my panel, for everybody that didn't put a comment in my shit, for everybody that didn't reply to a video, sit there and tell me that voting does not matter.
It don't matter, you coon.
I even tried to convince y'all. I said, man, if you don't participate on the national level, at least participate on the local level. Educate yourself.
The local level? What is the local level, Anton? What is this that you talk about while you're trying to appeal to white conservatives?
Know who's on the ballot. See what their background is. Do some research. You can do that in your spare time. Stop scrolling for one day on TikTok and go and do some research about the candidates that's in your area. Go and find people that'll run. Start to promote it. Start to push it. Be behind it. Volunteer. Know what the millages are coming up. Know what the fuck is going on. Know what's happening in your alderman, in your district, with your congressperson. Go and have a conversation with them. Go to the community meetings.
What?
Man, voting don't matter, man. They ain't gonna do nothing for black people. I know what they are gonna do for black people. They're gonna raise your property taxes 98% in a predominantly black neighborhood. They're gonna raise your property taxes 133% in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood.
Anton, this is racist. You're wrong. Voting doesn't matter. You're trying to appeal to white conservatives. All you are is a coon. You don't like your own people. You don't like black people. How dare you say this in this tone? You don't know.
You niggas keep showing up at 13% voting at your polls at the most important time of the year, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that voting don't matter. This shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And 82% in Englewood. So you're saying, how in the world did this happen?
Yeah.
This happened because the commercial base of the city.
This is a very important live stream. This woman is not necessarily a Democrat. She is telling you the truth. Her job as a treasurer is to...
Does it sound like Anton is saying the same thing that I was saying? And he is a known Republican. Interesting how that works. Imagine using your own brain and not listening to what other people tell you to do and think. Wow, what a concept.
Make sure that the money is distributed the way it's supposed to be distributed, and property taxes are paid, and to give people options to get their taxes paid. They don't want to take, she doesn't want to take your house. She's telling you. She's literally telling you why property taxes in the most simple way possible. Let's listen one more time.
You're saying, how in the world did this happen?
Yeah.
Child, that would be our fourth time. Gregory said property taxes are probably never going to matter to people who don't own property. So it's just kind of like piston in the wind. I disagree, because if it didn't matter, then these people wouldn't be out here doing this burn the bill thing or whatever the hell it is that they're doing. And all these people wouldn't be coming up here speaking, and they wouldn't have been pointing out, of course, they're going to point out that it's black and brown communities. So for all of these people preaching pro-blackness and we care and we love and we wanna, they ain't teaching nothing except for follow us and do what we say and vote fucking Democrat. And Anton is pointing out the exact same thing that I'm pointing out with regard to listen to who this lady is. Or I'm sorry, listen to what it is that she's saying regardless. Anton is saying the exact same thing that I was saying, regardless of the fact that he's a Republican. But y'all, you got people who just want to say you're just appealing to white conservatives, which has absolutely nothing to do with anything, but your ignorant motherfuckers want to blame shit on shit that ain't got shit to do with anything because you don't want to think for your fucking self. You would rather feel better and follow along with a fucking crowd that's losing at every fucking turn, but just act like it's fucking racism instead of participating in your own fucking madness. If we don't know shit by 2026 at this point, the same shit happening over and over and over again. So you're just going to wait until the next president comes through and then blame it on them? But y'all wasn't blaming Joe Biden while y'all was out here complaining about the eggs is high, the milk is high, and all this other shit was high, but you was living high off the motherfucking hog. And now all of a sudden you're saying it's not right and everything is expensive. I bet it is expensive when your ass got $30,000 in fucking debt at the age of 20 the fuck 4 by your GD self. Then you want to act like it's somebody else's fault. No, that's your fault because y'all, not y'all, have a problem with spending money. You have a problem with spending money. You don't know how to keep shit in your pocket, and especially in the fucking Black community where there's allegedly all this money, child. All this money, but don't nobody hold on to none of it. None of it. But that's a white supremacy problem and appealing to a white conservative problem, right? I'm sure that's what they think every time they get a dime in their hand is that, we got to be worried about white conservatives around this place, right? Okay. Oh, this is Donald Trump's fault. Well, whose fault was it 4 years ago? And whose fault was it 4 years ago? And whose fault was it 4 years ago? And whose fault was it 4 years? That's 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, going backwards, and backwards. Ain't learned a thing. Listen to the same people tell you the same shit where your shit remains the fucking same. Ain't nothing changing. And you still falling for the fucking banana in the damn tailpipe. Child, if y'all don't go to hell with the dumb shit.
It's happened because the commercial base of the city, all these high rises, commercial buildings that you see downtown are unrented because the businesses have left the city.
And that means they're not paying property tax.
Yeah, so somebody had to pick it up. So the residences are picking it up.
When 1% of the population is paying more than 50% of the taxes. Brandon Johnson recently said he's betting on taxing people more, telling them to pay their fair share. This Bernie Johnson bullshit that they keep on pitching you, right?
Child, how many times do y'all want to hear that shit and believe it to be true and never see it come true? I'm confused. I'd be so confused. Shout out to RBN in the chat. Coloreds love to be scammed. All you do is talk about Black people. I'm Black. I'm colored. I'm ebony.
They're telling you to pay your fair share. They said they're going to overtax rich people. They're going to tax more businesses. They're going to do more of a tax on the heads of the rich people. And she's telling you who are the ones that pick up the tab from the people that decide they done. They're done. So when you see a Mom Donnie.
Before he even says it, because I haven't seen this whole thing. So because somebody said after Mom Domby, and we talked about it, was elected, and he starts in January, and somebody in the chat has said that the people aren't going to leave because I said they'll just leave. The rich people can leave. They left during C-19, y'all. They left the freaking city and went to their homes, wherever the hell they had homes at. So if anybody thinks that they're not going to leave, Exhibit A. Because somebody fucking left over here in Chicago. So why wouldn't they leave in New Damn York? So then if they leave and their money goes with them, because they can just set up shop wherever, who in the hell do people think is about to get this damn bill, much like what's being shown right here in Chicago? Allegedly.
Right? When you see a Kristen and Kirsten over in Seattle, what the fuck you think is going to happen on a more massive scale? What do you think is going to happen on a more massive scale? What you think that next year, the budget for Chicago is actually going to be better than it was this year? Yeah. And I'm telling you that they're projecting, listen, Chicago's budget deficit next year could very well be anywhere between $1.6 billion and $2 billion for 2027.
You're being hyperbolic. You're talking crazy talk, Anton. You're being coonish right now. That's not true. You're trying to scare people, Anton.
2026 is going to be $1.6 billion, $1.75 billion. 2027 is going to be around $2 billion. 2028, you fucked. You're fucked. And who you think going to carry that cost? Because it's only one of two things that can happen. This is basic economics. Only one of two things can happen. Either the city eventually you're going to have to file bankruptcy, and then you're going to be in receivership, and then you're going to have a city manager sitting there getting paid in addition to the mayor, or they're going to continue to put it on the backs of the residents, and y'all going to have to pay higher and higher taxes. Meanwhile, your schools are suffering, and you ain't gonna get no help and no relief. It's over, bro. This is not a matter of if. This is a matter of when.
Yep.
So when I sit here and I tell you, because you're not gonna get this on the national news, you're not even gonna get it on the local news. When I sit here and I tell you what is eventually going to happen, I'm not telling you because I want it to happen. I'm telling you because we went through it in Detroit.
So if you think about it, we had just done a study saying that African American and Latinos don't appeal their property taxes. Only 20.
Oh, ma'am, how dare you talk about colors?
If you think about it, we had just done a study saying that African American and Latinos don't appeal their property taxes. Only 27,000 out of the 200,000 appealed. So the residences aren't appealing. What can you do about it? We came up with a payment plan calculator. We have reduced interest rate from 18% to 9%. So not on December 15th, the due date, but on December 16th, you can go to my website and set up a 13-month payment plan.
So let me tell you. So
Good fucking bye. Let me rewind that, child, because we didn't get that part when we was listening, or I missed it. Hold on.
So if you think about it, we had just done a study saying that African American and Latinos don't appeal their property taxes. Only 27,000 out of the 200,000 appealed.
If you're not reading, you're probably not going to know what to do. Much like when I tell ya about evictions, they'd be knowing. They be knowing, okay? Just like I be knowing that I'm going to win when I file my eviction, because I know y'all are not going to do any reading and I'm going to win by default. I'm just saying. Like I said, I know what the fuck I know and I know what the fuck I don't know.
So the residences aren't appealing. What can you do about it? We came up with a payment plan calculator. We have reduced interest rate.
They came up with a payment calculator for y'all's increase in your property freaking taxes. Yeah. Okay? They came up with a plan. This nice lady here came up with a plan. And she reduced the interest rate. Child, do most of y'all even be paying attention to interest rates? I know I do. But she said she reduced it. That's nice. From double digits down to 9%. You go, girl.
From 18% to 9%. So not on December 15th, the due date, but on December 16th, you can go to my website and set up a 13-month payment plan.
So let me tell you.
So basically, she's going to let you affirm in Klarna. So basically, she's going to allow y'all to affirm in Klarna. That's so nice. At the low rate of 9%. Now, that's not me coming for this lady at all, okay? She the treasurer, the secretary of the treasury, whatever the hell this she is. At least she's giving you some options, because in some places, I'm pretty sure they said, figure it the fuck out, all right? So you get the wonderful opportunity to take that extra amount, whatever it is, and put it on an Affirm and a Klarna and pay it equally over 12 more months at 9%. And just like Nicole said here, and by the time they pay that, they'll have to pay even higher the next year, which means they'll need another payment plan. So, as I'm cooning and white supremacing it up and appealing to white conservatives, here's another example of when and where I try to let you coloreds know, but instead of hearing, you would rather be ignorant and act like I am your problem. That's fine. That's cool. I'm sure Brandon will be very helpful. I'm sure Mem Dambi will be very helpful. And I'm sure that this will all fix itself out by next damn year. Shout out to those that know about finance and financial literacy, common sense, and not to be beholden to people that don't give a fuck about you, but need you in order to further them, so that if their taxes go up, they won't need an Affirm or a Klarna, because they can just pay for it. Because just like Tyler Perry, who the fuck made Tyler Perry as famous as he is, being a fucking billionaire? And then you're mad at him every 15 fucking minutes. Anyway, I digress. Go on, guys.
She's doing all that she can. Let me tell you why this don't work. When you got to put your property taxes on a payment plan over in Chicago, it used to be an 18% interest rate. Now you got to pay more interest, like you're paying a mortgage on your property taxes. So now you stretching it out. So let's say you can't pay the full amount, right? Let's say you can't pay the full amount. Because if you got a mortgage, they're going to just automatically include it, put it in your escrow, and your mortgage, the payment that you make into the mortgage company is going to go up exponentially because they're going to divide it out anyway, right? If you paid off your property, but you can't pay it all at one time, now you basically is financing it with the county, with the city, and you have to pay it over 13 months. But here's the key though. Here's the key. Not only are you paying 9% interest, they fucking y'all over. They just shitting on y'all. Not only are you having to pay 9% interest, but it doesn't stop the next year's property taxes from also coming. That's going to be on top of that.
Shout out to Anton and Nicole. Nicole, I might have to include you in being a coon too. Okay. All this coonery going on around here, and it's appealing to white conservatives because all me, Anton, Orlando, and Amatashu and Nicole want to do is appeal to white conservatives because of all this white supremacy, racism, and discrimination. Coons are us. I think the people that will be using the payment plan are probably people that paid their houses off. I would assume. But either way, just like you said, you can add it in. They probably won't like the way that the new payment looks like. As a person who had to deal with the raising of school taxes, which I hate paying because I ain't got no kids in school, so why the fuck do I want to pay it? But you live in a community, you got to do what you got to do. All right, cool. And it's just gonna go up. Praise the Lord, we can afford it, right? But it ain't going up no 900%, no 10,000%, all these other crazy ass numbers that they're talking about. No, they're talking about is property taxes right now. They ain't even talking about like maybe there was some school taxes or any, well, their interest shouldn't change as long as they got a fixed interest rate. But still, they over here just putting this cost onto them, right? If you have your place paid off and you do need to do this payment plan, you're paying at 9% interest rate. So basically you might as well put it on a credit card, or maybe that 9% is cheaper. I don't know. But with everything that has been going on in Chicago, and I don't know as much as I used to, and we have been paying attention to it as much as we have they not been paying attention to it? I mean, it's too late as far as electing Brandon because he's here, but I'm just saying, do they be paying attention? I know that Chicago has been going Democrat for all these years, and I'm not saying that going Republican is going to change anything. But child, if you don't come out here and you don't make these people answer to you, you don't talk to them, you don't see what the fuck they really talking about, you don't see how they're going to freaking do shit, just because they say it, don't mean it's going to happen. Just like Ma'am Danby over here talking about what he going to do. Now you got Kathy Holter over here saying, child, you ain't taxing nobody around this bitch. Y'all didn't ask no questions beforehand. Child, as long as he said it, it's going to be. Just like Joe Biden was supposed to pay off all these damn student loans. Anyway, whatever. And guess who gets to be disproportionately affected? Okay. Cool.
Oh man, my people. We perish. Lack of knowledge. We perish. Now you say you can hate me all you want, but it's not going to change your circumstances. I am a literal vessel of information, and I'm giving it to you from a C student's perspective. I'm breaking it down so you can truly understand it.
What?
I'm telling you why you need to get off the plantation.
What?
I'm showing you why you need to move differently. I'm giving you the insight, not only from your finances, also from a political perspective, also from a spiritual perspective, also from a relationship perspective. Every single thing that we do on this earth is going to cost you money. There is no free handouts. There is no free runs. There is no free lunches. You will obey or you will be poor. Either way, there is no around it. There is no above it, no under it. It's either you're going to play the game to win or you're going to lose. Ain't no.
This coon, this freaking white conservative loving coon. I can't believe this. He sounds like somebody I know. Who is that? Somebody that I know that says the exact same shit. Who said that? Me! You know, I'm just out here appealing to white conservatives. That's all I be doing. You hate your own people. Yeah, that's what it is. You don't like your own. Yeah, and that's what it is. You don't like your own. You don't like yourself to keep going through this shit over and over and over again. Same shit, different day, child.
Other way around it. So you could sit here and be mad at me. Oh man, I don't like him. Oh man, he always talking like this. Oh man, I don't like the fact that he wear Rolexes. Oh man, I don't give a fuck.
Woo!
Get out your motherfucking feelings and realize who playing in your face. It ain't me. I ain't never got a dime off of you, nigga. I ain't never charged you nothing. I ain't never sold you a course. I ain't never did business with you. You shouldn't be hating me. You should be hating the nigga that's on the bottom of the screen that's fucking you over. That's the person that's giving your money to the people that ain't even from the United States of America. I ain't took nothing from you. I don't know you, nigga. I ain't never met you.
You mean to tell me that they should be thinking about the fact that Brandon is fighting tooth and fucking nail to make sure that the asylum seekers stay? What do they call it? The newcomers, the new seekers, whatever names that he just changes shit. He's a part of the problem too with these naming shit, the newcomers and all that other bullshit. And y'all be falling for it. He black, I'm black, we black. That's all that matters. Cool. He said he was going to do it. That's all we need. Cool. We didn't need to come out and vote because we knew everybody else was going to take it. Cool. Shout out to Lori Lightfoot. I wonder if y'all would like to have her back or not.
Get out of your...
Oh, before he continues, lest we not forget. Brandon is over there in his gated community with his police officers out front monitoring him so he ain't got to worry about the crime. His lights is on. And remember, his haircuts are like some crazy ass number that he makes sure get taken care of. He out here buying furniture for his wife, allegedly, and whatever that other scandal was, and making sure that he and him and all his people is taken care of. You think Pritzker got to worry about this? He ain't got to worry about it either. Who suffers yet again? But I'm your fucking problem. Anton, your fucking problem. Orlando is the fucking problem. White supremacy is the fucking problem. It is the same fucking script over and over and over and over again. But y'all know, be mad at me. Be mad at me. Hey, be mad at me. Be mad at me. I ain't gonna change nothing for you. Be mad at Anton. It ain't gonna change nothing for him. Be mad at Orlando. It ain't gonna change nothing for him. Seek and ye shall find. Or keep listening to the same motherfuckers that you've been listening to and stay in the same motherfucking place and blaming other people just because they fucking said it. I said that. I meant that.
Motherfucking feelings, nigga. You gonna lose your house. They taxing you. They taking your money and they didn't even ask you what you wanted for it. Taxation without representation. That's what this is right here. This nigga walking around with a mohawk playing in your motherfucking face and you sitting here mad at me? What's wrong with you? That nigga wife just did a whole redesign of the office. This nigga walking around with a whole 30+ person security detail. A geography teacher got security, nigga. Y'all short 2,000 police officers. The criminals is gearing up in there because they know ain't nobody coming for your fucking response time. Nigga, they put community organizers on the street to negotiate with YNs not to shoot up the neighborhood. That's how they saying that they're going to keep the crime down.
Child, I heard that. What the fuck? Where they do that at? What in the world? Crazy talk.
Community prevention. Nigga, they got social workers answering the phones. The fuck is wrong with y'all? What's wrong with these niggas? They got social workers answering the goddamn phones. They got niggas walking around stealing money, working with the goddamn cops, working with the motherfucking mayor, talking about we gonna stop crime in the community with prevention. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Wake up, black people. Wake up, black people in the slumber. Poor whites, middle class, Hispanics, Asian people, all of y'all that's on the plantation. Wake the fuck up. Wake up, nigga. Time out for all of that arguing online and all of this bullshit. This is some real life shit. Niggas is losing their mama's houses. Wake up. I shouldn't be more passionate about your city than you. I should know more about your alderman and all of the people that's inside of your city than you. Wake up, nigga. It's happening right there, right here before your eyes. Fuck a Project 2025, nigga. Nigga, this Chicago.
Oh, child, what happened to Project 2025? Is it done? Are they still talking about Project 2025, y'all? Kim said, y'all didn't want to listen when Kim said. Anybody still talking about Project 2025, Bueller? I feel like I ain't heard nothing. So now that's out the window? All right.
What you talking
All eyes on the Epstein files, child.
about? What you talking about? Your kids go to a school with 60 niggas in there.
Ooh.
And a few of them is illegal migrants, and they talking about putting protections up for these people.
Ooh.
fuck is wrong with you? Niggas just going through life just winging it. Ain't gonna be no house to pass down.
A 13, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay on December 15th. You can pay December
Nigga, they telling you
16th
to
by setting up a payment
to
plan
finance your eventual demise of losing a house.
for 13 months. And that really helps people.
That's not going to help with generational wealth, y'all. Just let me toss another 2 cents in there for you.
The next thing that you can do is you need to vote. If you don't like this, you are part of the 80% of the people who did not vote in the last election. And I see this every day. Every day people are complaining to me. And so I'm like, did you vote? No. Did you vote? No. Did you vote? No. So you have to appeal as a resident. You have to get up, get out and vote instead of complaining. And then the third thing is you need to read your tax bill. At the top of the tax bill, it says, where did your money go? If you look at where did your money go, what it tells you is that over 60% of the money in the city of Chicago is going to the Board of Education. Or in many instances, right
The Board of Education with a bunch of dummies? Okay.
up front, it will tell you the tax increment financing district that it's going to. So where does your money go shows you how much it went up and how much it went down and where it went. So I would say the most important thing here is to read your bill that I sent you.
Did she say read? Child, did she say read? Oh, no. Where did they do that at? She said you don't even read your bills to know how you can dispute it or whatever she called it, child. We already know, though. But I guess that's me appealing to the conservative, the white conservatives by saying that, right? Who's she appealing to? If I'm appealing to him and Anton is appealing to him, is this a white woman appealing to him too? Child, was I supposed to say this for Wednesday? Is she appealing to him too? You know, since you say dumbass, ignorant shit that don't make no sense. Appealing to the white conservative?
Chicago is going to the Board of Education. Or in many instances, right up front, it will tell you the tax increment financing district that it's going to. So where does your money go shows you how much it went up and how much it went down and where it went. So I would say the most important thing here is to read your bill that I sent you. And it shows you who you're paying and what you're paying. You have the opportunity once a year for every government that's listed on the left-hand side of your bill to go to a public hearing. Right now, you could go to the city of Chicago and voice your opinion, but nobody knows that there's a public hearing to go to.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of it. Shout out to Anton. Shout out to the Millionaire Morning Club. Shout out to the Bag Chasers. And shout out to anyone with some common damn sense around this bitch that will just try to act like they got some damn common sense. Earl says Gen Z can't read. I don't think they can write either. No shade, but I had to fill out a form today, and then I wrote my name in cursive. I was like, "Ooh, that's cute." You know, be trying to make the cursive better. But that's just what I do. What do I know, child? Anyway, shout out to EJ up in here. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. He said, Mayor Johnson overtaxed your property, but Trump bad. It's okay. It's okay. Because as long as he black, you black, we black, that's all that matters.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
We do not care.